Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the first press conference in Monastir after the game between Kenya and Guinea, with Kenya team winning 80-74. Coach Josko Sesevic is here with us to discuss this game, along with Shannon Evans. Coach, commiserations. This is your third loss in 3 games. Can you put that in perspective? What exactly went wrong to your team today against Kenya?
My team is nothing wrong. Our perspectives is very sunshine. We are dead. We play very tough game. All 3 games for the win. But unfortunately, we are pay extra time. We are stay today without Mansare Cedric, who make excellent game last night. So our rotation was even less than normal. Really, we suffer tiredness, and for that reason, I can only say these 6 points, even if we are win or if we are lose, is the nothing, because we have the second window when we can play against everyone, and I hope we will have a complete team with a maximum player at this position, because today we suffer unbelievable in defense, and this was our incredible bad point.
Okay.
In the first half. In the second half, Kenya scored only 30 points. This is what I am awaiting. But the problem for the first half, problem of the shot is not exist, because 3-point shots are a ridiculous percentage on the both side. So problem was again number of the turnovers and aggressivity in defense, because we make only 8 steals like a team. This is a really over emblematic and over target to say how we was the passive in the defense today, especially till we wake up in the first half. Second half, we are trying to recovering. We have the good moments. Unfortunately, some of the key shots at the last 5 minutes is not going in, and we are recovered well, and we have the very active results for the second round, and I'm a huge optimist, and we will go in the AfroBasket without any doubt.
Okay. I'll ask the same question to Shannon. Shannon, what do you think was the difference between Kenya and Guinea today? Was it fatigue? Was it tactical?
Yeah, definitely fatigue was a big factor. I'm just very curious of why Afro basketball is the only continent that plays 3 games in 3 days. Like my teammates in Europe, they don't play 3 games in 3 days. They have days off in between, and I feel like it's not fair to the athletes, because we're not recovering enough. Like, we're played at 7 o'clock last night, then we got an 11 o'clock game. That's not fair for the fans. They're not getting to see the athlete's full potential. So it's a lot of things that I question, but fatigue definitely played a part for sure.
I mean, looking back at these last 3 days here in Monastir, I mean, you played really well against Tunisia last night, but for some reason you look completely different from the team that put Tunisia to test last night. So what besides the fatigue factor exactly in terms of tactics, what exactly did you miss out?
I mean, I really can't say. If you look at the stat sheet, we didn't shoot the ball good, but you don't have legs. We played at 7 o'clock last night, at 5 o'clock in the overtime, and we got to play at 11 o'clock in the morning again. Like, come on, that's unrealistic and it's unheard of. It's absurd. So, I mean, I really can't be mad at my teammates for being tired. So,
I mean, there's still the second round coming up in a few months' time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
it's got to play tired. I don't know. Got to figure it out, I guess. But I mean, we'll come and try our best and play hard. But hopefully we get all our full team with us, and we'll try to get some wins next window.
Coach, your team is in a position, let's say, unusual, because as you mentioned when I spoke to you earlier this week, your team won the most improved team from 2021 to 2023, and they closed this first window with a 0-3. How does that leave your team? You know, talk about this relation between those
The
two.
national team is a group of the best players who to have the one nation. This is a team composition. If the best, if we have the free injury players and we cannot call them, and we have the guys ex under 18 who play excellent, but NCAA we cannot call them. Our numbers are very limited, and especially after I'm awaiting Cedric Mansoret last night, a spectacular game. He not was today because cannot. And I am very optimistic. And Guinea find very huge problems to create a team for this window. Very huge problems. And usually we never have this kind of the problems. We never have it. Maybe we have the problems. Players came, not came, but we never have the problems with Ahmed Umbia, who is injured, with Fadialo, with Alpha Kaba, with Cedric Mansoret, who cannot stay on the foot. We have not this kind of the problem before. So also Osman Drame, who is injured, and usually we have that's kind of the composition. But how I can told you, renaissance of the Guinea basketball starting from the second round, second window. So we will try to create a team more competitive possible, or minimum to have, okay, if not possible 10 the best, but minimum 8 the best, 9 what Guinea have at this position. And I hope, and in the 1 year from today, that's kind of the players will be ready and at this position, because we are show all of the free game. So we are not calculate nothing. We not make calculation. We play open, face to face against everyone. We challenge ourselves, and I think so. This challenge was very successful, except this 45 minutes last night and this morning. What we are really having our legs is easy to say something, but it's like this. So in front of us is the looking, and we are for the last decisive window. We coming with a complete team, or better, with more the best Guinean players possible. In this case, we will have the rotation, and as the Shannon said, 3 games, 3 days. If we have the rotation, if we have the possibility to play rotation, because we are playing this window with the free perimeter players. And
Shannon, what lessons have you taken from this experience here in Monastir? I mean, if you guys have to do all of that again, what would you have done differently?
I would say just the mental aspect of the game. We made a lot of mental mistakes, and I mean, everybody makes them in the game. I made a lot myself. So we have to minimize those mistakes and just focus on like the little details in the game, like rebounding, boxing out, not getting back cut, don't turn the ball over. So it's the little things that really don't make a big deal, but if you make a lot of little mistakes, it can cost you a game. So.
Is the 2025 AfroBasket still a reality for you guys as a team?
Definitely. We're going to regroup, come back next window even stronger, and get a few wins, and we'll be an AfroBasket, I'm sure.
Okay. Gentlemen, thanks very much.
Thank
All
you.
the best for
next year.
Thank you. Welcome to the second part of this press conference of the game between Kenya and Guinea, with Team Oran's Kenya winning 80-74. Coach Cliff Orr is here with us with Derek Ogachi to discuss details of this game. First of all, gentlemen, congratulations on the win, your first win in 3 games.
Thank you.
Coach, the floor is yours. Can you reflect on what just happened? You won your first game here in Monastery.
I think we last night we had an opportunity to watch Guinea as a team and discuss some of the things that they were doing well and some of the things that they were doing wrong, and we kind of like strategize for them. And again, we talked about individuals that would probably hurt us, and we are able to do that well against them today, in the game today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Derek, huge performance from your side today. I mean, was this your best performance with the Kenya national team jersey on?
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Can you just go into details exactly what was your mindset coming to this game today and try to help the Morans team?
Today we knew that we needed to get a win, and all my teammates were telling me to continue to be aggressive, and they were passing me the ball and finding me in the right spots, and I just came through for them and made shots. So shout out to my teammates.
It's interesting that you came off the bench with that sort of mentality, right?
Yes.
Can you talk about that, coming off the bench and then try to change things?
Just coming off the bench is the same mentality as if I was starting. Just continue to attack and be ready to go. Make sure my teammates said, stay ready and be ready, and that they'll find me. So just be ready all the time, make shots, and be available.
Coach Cliff, how important was for you as a team to get your first win here in Monastery?
Yeah, it was important for us because we talked about it as a team, some of the things we did wrong, as in we turned the ball like 15 times against Tunisia and like 25 times against Angola. So one of the key most important things we talked about was we need to take care of the ball because we needed the win so bad to give us a lifeline for the next window. So looking at all those parameters, we locked in and we were able to pull through.
Derek, you've never played at AfroBasket, as far as I'm aware. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's correct. I went last time, but paperwork didn't allow me to play.
Right, okay.
But I was there, I watched.
Is the 2025 AfroBasket a reality, or can be a reality for Kenya team?
Definitely. We just got to go back, regroup, and just make sure we come back stronger in the next window.
And what are the things that you guys need to do better than you did here in Monastery?
We just got to make sure that we don't turn over the ball like Coach said, and then make sure that we defensive rebound, and offensively just continue to find and learn our spots with each other and make sure that we execute, make shots. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, I think we'll be good, and then make sure that we're playing defense.
Coach Cliff, can you reflect on what we can expect from your team in the next window of the AfroBasket qualifiers, maybe in a few months' time?
We will try and do a better job of getting the likes of Ogechi in good time so that we're able to work out and fly to the destination, whichever place it will be, together, as opposed to us just flying them straight from their clubs to the game, and we have to work on things. And so sometimes that there's an element of guys that are not attached to each other. So we're going to work alongside with the federation to see to it that we are able to get them in good time and we prepare well, because the coming window probably will be tougher. Guinea will want to pull a win back, and we also want to improve and be able to pull a win against Tunisia and Angola and Guinea at the same time. So it's still some work to do, and we're going to focus on regrouping well.
Were you looking at the numbers, the point differential, when your team was up by 12 or 14 points? Did you ever consider, okay, that's a good spot to be in moving forward to the second winner of the qualifiers? Because we won by 6 now.
Yeah, we were having all those things in mind. However, the most important thing today was to be able to win the game, to be able to win the game, then look at pulling a win against in the next round against Angola or Tunisia, and then probably again against Guinea. Then from there, we'll see how best we can move forward.
Coach, would Kenya be a candidate to organize the next window of the AfroBasket qualifiers? Does it cross your mind at all, or?
Actually, we were looking to host it this time around with but Tunisia went away with it before we were able to confirm. But then I think it's something we talked about with the federation president, and we're gonna try to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, before we finish, is there anything else that you guys would like to discuss before we close this press conference? All good?
Just shout out to our fans, and we just want to thank them for being together with us, our families who have been praying so hard for us, and we thank everybody, and even the organizers of the tournament.
Okay.
And thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. With that said, we conclude this press conference. Thank you, and I'll see you again.
Thank you.
You